Hi, this is Ilma Art Studio photograph for today, and that is a very nice gazebo by Island Lake. That is located actually outside of Island Lake, and it's in a forest lawn park, which is one of my favorite places to go because it's so quiet and serene there. Check my website at ilmaarts.com for more of my photographs and artworks. So I'd like to share with you a verse from 1 Corinthians 12, 7 and 11. And this verse says, "A spiritual gift is given to each of us so we can help each other. It is the one and only Spirit who distributes these gifts. He alone decides which gift each person should have." And here is my poem devotional. Spiritual gifts. A gift is something you receive for yourself. A spiritual gift is given so you can be of help. God gave them to you so you can assist others. You are expected to share these gifts with your sisters and brothers. God designed you to be in relation and not live in isolation. He alone decides which gifts to assign to each person. Acknowledge your gifting to proclaim His kingdom. It is meant to help us grow and embrace freedom. And here's as a part of the devotional. I love giving gifts to others. That's my love language. This is according to Gary Smalley, who created the 5 love languages. And my love language is the giving gifts or receiving gifts. I learned from my mother, who loves gift giving. I like giving because I want people to know they are valuable and important. When I receive gifts, I treasure the thought that givers put into selecting the gift that they are giving to me. The Apostle Paul explains in the letter to the Corinthians how spiritual gifts are very different from material gifts that we receive. God's Spirit alone decides which gifts He wants to assign to each person. He may give counsel, knowledge, the gift of prophecy, discernment, performing miracles, speaking in tongues, or interpreting what is said. Prayer. Lord, thank you for your gifts. Reflection. How are you using the spiritual gift that's given to you to help others? And I'd just like to add some of that, like my testimony about my giftings. Actually, God has gifted me with more or less a form of discernment. And there was a time in my life that I could speak in tongues as well. But knowledge. He has given me a gift of knowledge, and sometimes I could more or less counsel if I'm not so wrapped up in my own turmoil or problems. But I think a lot of people do not realize the gifts that we are given. These are called spiritual gifts. It's not a gift like talents. Like I have a gift for writing, and I have a gift for communicating. But I think that sometimes we are given, the Spirit of God gives us a gift that is apt or that is appropriate for our personality, for our other gifts. Like in my case, the arts. So I think He gave me the gift of discernment and knowledge through the arts, because He knew that's what I have more or less shaped my life to become. Actually, I became an artist. I'm the first artist in our family, the first theater performer, because I was in the theater for almost 15 years, and the first visual artist, the first, not really the first photographer, because my dad really took really nice pictures. I remember I had so many nice pictures when I was a baby and I was a kid. And my brother too, photographs, and some of my other siblings do photography too. So two of my siblings, actually, yeah, two of my siblings are into photography, and one of my other brother is into painting, sketching, and into performing arts. He can sing, he can play the guitar, and I can do that as well. So God has gifted me in terms of the physical gifts with so many talents in the realm of arts and communication. So now the gift of knowledge is actually more or less given to me because of the studying that the hunger that he gives me, so that I will learn more about his character, about his word, about his truth. So, but I remember there was a time in my life that when I moved to Canada, I thought that I would just pick it up all the achievements I've had in the Philippines, because I've had about 12 exhibits back in the Philippines, sold about 400 paintings of mine back there. When I came to Canada, I thought it was just a takeoff from where I left, but that wasn't the case, because God was using all my other talents now to the gifting that He has given me. So now He has led me to speak of His word, to write about His word, and to spread His gospel, to spread the word that He loves everybody. So I'm so glad that, but I could also discern sometimes, like, even if I don't know a person more or less, I can sense or I can discern, and that's probably the Spirit making me sense that and discern stuff. And sometimes I have a gift of prophecy from my dreams. Sometimes my dreams would show me some things, like even the big tsunami in the Philippines this year. I've dreamt about that in 2010, exactly some of the scenes that I saw happen there. So I'd like to thank God for that, and I hope that you will be able to acknowledge and see the giftings that you are given by the Spirit, and use that to help others and to bring others to God. And thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com. Have a blessed day.